Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Now this dive actually happened about 2 to 2.5 weeks ago, but the original intro and outro footage was actually corrupted. On this day it was really windy and I forgot my microphone, so my voice was actually drowned out in the wind. On top of that, I did the whole fist bump thing with my camera at the ending of the intro and my camera went flying off my tripod. Shoots. As for the outro, in the middle of my recording, the footage just freezes. I don't know what happened, but I didn't realize it until I got back to the house and uploaded it onto my laptop. And when I plugged it in, it just played a few seconds and then just froze. It literally just froze and stopped recording. Well, as usual, I'll go over what was going on, what our plans was, and how the overall dive went throughout the day. So, see you guys in the water. So as the counties and state opened up and work getting busier by the week, it's getting harder for us friends to get together and do a dive. Fortunately enough, on this day we're able to get together and we decided to go up north somewhere where we haven't dove in a long time and just hang out. So originally the plan was to go up current diving the shallows for the first half of the dive, and then on the way back we would catch the drift back down current and diving the deeper ends. As for me, I was having a weird off dive, so I made for an interesting time in the water. So as I was defogging my goggles, I actually ended up falling into the water. And even after I was finally done defogging and jumped in, I found my tagline to be a giant tangled mess. So thanks to my early mishaps, I was about a whole bay behind my dive partners and had to play catch up. So that meant all that planning of diving shallow in the first half of the dive went out the window. So since 2010, I have been using my carbon leader fins for all my dives and have fine-tuned my diving to those fins specifically. Now on this day, I was using a new set of fins that I got from my good friend, and they were the C4 Falcons, which kinda threw off my dives. Because they're an entirely different stiffness compared to my leader fins, they were somewhat throwing off my dive times, and I'll go over the specifics in a separate video. So throughout the whole dive, we're all seeing many uku. I believe I saw 5 or 6 on this day and had 3 different shot opportunities on 3 different ukus. Now this is a clip of the first uku and I thought I did everything right. So right about here, I noticed that the uku is slowly coming in, so I'm trying to slowly move my gun and keep it low to the reef. So here the uku is coming right in and I'm trying to move very slowly not to spook it. I pull my gun up slowly and I get my shot off. And by the looks of it, it looks like I shot low and it just ended up tearing off. So a few drops later, I was able to find another pair of ukus and took this drop at about 69 feet. So So right about here I see them coming in and I begin my dusting. Once again, I'm trying to slowly move my gun and track the uku, and I line up, but I end up shooting right under him. So further down the coast, I ended up finding this new zone that I have never dove before and took this first drop at about 76 feet. As soon as I get to the bottom, I immediately see this good sized uku. I begin dusting and to my surprise, he comes right in. He comes right above me and I take my shot right in his gill plate. I'm not too sure how it happened, but my shot didn't even go right through and he ended up pulling out immediately. So this was only about halfway through the dive, but ends up being the last clip of my dive just because I did so much recording and ended up using up all the battery on my GoPro. So losing those two ugus was pretty devastating, but at the very least I was able to get this decent sized taco and bring it home to the family. Well, at least not whitewash, right? Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Also click on that notification bell so that every time I upload something, you'll be the first to know. Once again guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see all of you in the next video. Shoot!